Hey folks, it's me Vicky again. And today I will be answering the question, do you believe that sexuality can be fluid? And based on the definition of sexual fluidity, which is one's aptness to change who they're attracted to, the way that I read it was change their sexual orientation. But I don't think that people necessarily change their sexual orientation. They just discover more about themselves and their sexuality, and therefore label themselves differently. And that's my personal belief, based on my own life and experiences and listening to other people talk. It seems more like that's the case as opposed to like being, oh, I'm straight, oh, I'm gay, oh, now I'm bi. Oh no, I've always been gay. I just decided to, say that I was bi because of this or that, which is not really a good reason to do it. You either are or you aren't. You don't choose it. It's just what you are. And as you discover more things about yourself, you then accommodate that by putting a label to it. Because as human beings, we like to label things because it's just easier to organize. Our brain goes, I know what to do with this. I'm going to put it in this file and that box, and that's what it's going to be. As far as that goes, if you have a high sexual fluidity, then you change more often. You will like guys for X amount of time, and then you will decide, oh, I kind of want to experiment and try girls. And then when you experiment and find out that you like it, you go, oh, I want to just be with girls. Or, oh, I still like guys, but I'm more sexually attracted to girls. But if I was ever in a relationship, I'd want to be with a guy. And then you get into all of that craziness and stuff. And you know how that goes. If you have a low one, you never think about it at all. You know that you like men or you like women, and that's what you're going to go after. And when you get it, you're going to keep it and you're going to love it. And those are the people that, if they're heterosexual, then they are married for 50 years. And good job to you guys. That is awesome. I applaud you. All of those little old ladies and their husbands who go walking through Walgreens and Walmart and they're doing their little shopping with their little lists and got their little coupons. It's so cute and adorable, and I love it. And I just want to go over there and hug them all the time because it touches me, it's awesome, to think that people can stay together through thick and thin, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what the highs are, what the lows are, that they just love each other that much to say, hey, you know what? When I said I do, I meant it, and I'm going to be with you, and we're going to work this out, and that's just how it's going to be, because I love you, and I married you for you, not for the convenience of whatever, and all that jazz. And, if you end up having to divorce 2 or 3 times, that's fine. My parents divorced, and my dad remarried, and he's happy and fine. And I have not seen this guy any happier, and my mom, after years of being single, is getting remarried now, and she's, completely happy too. And, that's life. That's how things go. But, yeah. And then, of course, me personally, I had previously, before discovering sexual attraction to women, because for a long time it just was never even any idea or thought or concept for me. I identified as straight. I like guys. It was all about guys. I wanted to be with a guy. I had it planned out. I was gonna, turn 30, meet a dude, get married, have kids, gonna be 2 kids, have a dog, have this kind of house, have 2 cars. I was gonna get the Jeep, he was gonna get the regular, the little sedan or whatever, unless he wanted a sports car or whatever, as long as he bought it, because I sure wasn't gonna put out that much money for that expensive kind of car. And all this stuff, and, being with the girl just didn't make sense to me. I didn't want to kiss a girl. That sounded gross to me. I didn't know how 2 girls would even have sex. If it came to sex, girls were friends, and that was it. You just didn't do anything with girls, and then my whole religious upbringing just more so enforced that. Not only was it just odd for me in general, but then, the Bible said that it was an abomination, and that, you shouldn't go after those immoral, lustful things and whatever else. And there's probably at least 3, probably a few more, but I just don't know them all, verses that can go with that, that people try and use with that. Although I will say that the whole God made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, or 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 Eve and Jill thing is stupid, and anyone who uses that as a verse is dumb, because yeah, God made Adam and Eve, but he also made chickens, cows, tigers, lions, bears, oh my, as well. And you don't see people trying to go out there and marry old Betsy, or you know, what would you name a sheep? Myrtle? I don't know. Whatever. You know, or their cat or their dog as well. So it's not necessarily about what God made. It's about, you know, what you feel on the inside and what you are just naturally prone to, you know, being drawn to, being attracted to, you know. That would be like saying, oh, well, it's immoral and wrong and 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 you know everything else for you to like the color green. I would say screw you. Green is an awesome color, and God made me to where I like certain things, and if I like green and green apples and green grapes and green nail polish and green necklaces, and you have a problem with it, then just move along, you and your non-greenness. It'd be the same. It's the same exact thing, you know. I mean, my mom loves Brussels sprouts and sauerkraut and beets and other nasty things, you know, but that's how God made her. So who am I to judge, you know, her for liking those nasty things, you know? Just like I like green apples. She hates green apples. She thinks they're too bitter, too tart, whatever. It's her personal preference. Sexuality is the same exact way. And sexual fluidity gives you that option of, you know, being able to try something else if you want to. If you have a high sexual fluidity, then, you might be like, well, yeah, I think I'll try this. Just like I decided to, what's a food that I recently tried that I normally wouldn't? Spinach. Spinach. For a long time, I wouldn't eat spinach. I love Popeye and all that stuff, and like it looked like it would make me big and strong, and I wanted to do that, but I was like, I just don't know. It looks disgusting. It smells funny. It lies on the plate all gross and smooshy, and leaves should not be squishy. I don't really like lettuce. Why would I like spinach? So one day I was like, I'll just go ahead and try it. So my mom warmed me up a nice big old warm bowl of spinach, and I looked at it and went, ugh, no, this doesn't look good. No, I don't know. And I took that spoon and I picked it up and I looked at it like this, and I was like, ugh, and then I smelled it, and I was like, oh, I don't know, and then I just took it and I closed my eyes and I humped, and I chewed, and I thought, and I was like, it's not that bad. So my food fluidity was high enough to where I was able to say, hey, I'll try this. And when I tried it, I liked it. And therefore, I was like, okay, I will have spinach more often. So now I eat spinach on, well, I don't eat it on pizza. I just kind of eat it by itself when I have it. Oh, on sandwiches, not the mushy kind that's in a can, but, leafy stuff, you buy in the store, whatever, what have you. So yeah, sexual fluidity is the same way. And again, using myself as an example, I did not like girls, and then I met a girl and we just tried it. It took a long time of getting to the trying part, but we got there and I tried it and I liked it. It freaked me out that I liked it because I didn't know what to do about the fact that I liked it, and that's a whole nother story that I will save for a later video. But because of my sexual fluidity, I was able to do that,